Couple updates today. I hope you like my new drip. It is from my friends at Nexus Family Chiropractic, aka Dr. Daniel, aka our latest client that we have filmed with. We got 30 plus videos done today out of this packet. We had an excellent day. And I wanted to go over something that has made today a bit extra successful, not just on like a client standpoint, because I feel like every time that I need to perform, like when we're with clients, I'll do really well. But when I'm by myself, and I feel like this may be true for a lot of us, is we tend to break promises that we make to ourselves. I know I do. At least recently, as we've been growing and life has been lifing and getting very, very stressful and long working hours, I know I've been breaking more and more promises to myself about the disciplines that I've been trying to put on myself. But it's interesting when it's like you don't tell anyone about it, and then it's like, okay, well, I said I was gonna wake up early, and then I didn't, and like no one knows. Those are the toughest ones, at least for me. And I'm finding more and more I've been trying to do different exercises to keep my discipline sharp. I've been reading Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. It's my third time going through the book, and all the stories that are in there just keep me motivated all the time. Like, I think maybe I'll just keep reading that book in perpetuity. It's just so good just hearing the stories that are in there about why discipline and self-restraint and not indulging in pleasures of the short term being just the most important thing. Because when we give into those, we give into our excuses and we give into like our lower self, as he calls it, whether that's sleeping in, whether that's giving into a vice, whether that's scrolling Instagram reels, whatever it may be, that lower self, when we give into it, we only feed it and it only gets stronger. And the less we give into the lower self, the more we can keep it under control and the more success we can have. So I've been trying to bake in these little challenges as I've been realizing more and more how important temperance is inside of our day-to-day lives. Today, I had a 5-mile workout that was needed to be done. For example, it's now 7:17 p.m. on November 1st, and I didn't want to do. I'm realizing when I leave stuff for later in the day, it tends to not get done. Or if it does get done, I'm like half-assing it because I just have to get it done. And when I do it in the morning, I do it really well. And we had to leave for, we're going from San Diego to Dana Point because Root was in San Diego, Nexus is in Dana Point, which was like almost an hour drive. And we were going to start at 8, which means we had to leave a bit, like around 7. And I always like to study the workbook, even though I literally wrote the workbook. I wanted to study it beforehand, indoctrinate myself a bit more in the client's content, as I always do before a shoot. And I also had work to do, because as cool as this is, of going around the country and even the world on some occasions to film with clients, I also actually have a company to run, like a day-to-day bit of operation to run. And I had to get some stuff done beforehand. So I was like, okay, well, if I have to get a run in for 5 miles, I'm not going to be done until 6 or 7 p.m. And I have work to do in the morning and likely going to have work to do at night. Then I should probably do it in the morning. Well, if I have to do the morning other than the work as well, I probably should start at 4. Like, okay, well, went to sleep last night at 11 p.m., got to wake up at 4. So did everything I could to wake up at 4. Set a wake up call, set all my alarms. I love, side note, I love staying at hotels now over Airbnbs because there's so much just like amenities. Even if it's just like a basic hotel, you have like breakfast in the morning, services, like I'm going to go print out a piece of paper, usually good Wi-Fi. You can get like a wake up call. There's coffee here. Like I personally, like I was team Airbnb. And the more I go on, the more I'm team hotel. Either way. Side note. But back to the main point, being temperance and discipline. I had 3 things to do that were urgent, that required a bit more brain power than other things that need to be done tonight, because there's still plenty of things to do tonight. It was send a difficult email, write 2 additional scripts for Dr. Daniel for tomorrow, because he had a new product in that I didn't know about when I was writing the scripts the first time around. We want to make some content about it, so I made 2 scripts there. And then third is make this video, because the videos usually, like, you can probably tell, like, if you go to the videos, you can see the ones that I'm making like right before bed, where I'm like, ugh, and others where I'm like on it, and I'm not always just tired all the time. It's just like make the video at 10 p.m. after working since 5. Like, it'd probably be a bit slower, so I need to make this video so I don't have to drag it till next time. So I have this thing right here that is a buy one get one Uber Eats sushi, and it smells so good, and I'm ready to eat it. And I told myself, I was like, you don't get to eat it until the YouTube video is done, which it's about to be, and the scripts are written and the email sent. I wrote the scripts, sent the email, finishing up the YouTube video, and then and only then will I get to eat the food. Now, let's say I didn't complete these things, or it was taking me abnormally long to complete the things. You have 2 choices. I didn't tell anybody, other than now, that I was gonna not eat the sushi until I finished what I was supposed to do. I could easily just eat the sushi anyways. But eating the sushi in this instance is a short-term thought. It's giving into the lower self. It's giving in to short-term pleasures, which would be eating the sushi. But long-term, what does that do? It wrecks the brain. And the brain knows now, and the lower self knows, that it can go behind the higher self's back and betray it. So self-discipline is the act of controlling yourself, and not just being like, well, I have the free will to just eat the sushi. It's going, well, shit has to get done. Said shit should get done right. And only when it's done and done right will I be able to eat the sushi. And if the sushi's cold, or I don't know if it would be cold, I don't know what I even got, but like if the sushi goes bad, that's better than the lapse in discipline that would then lead to a downward spiral. So I think it all starts with when you wake up in the morning, because like I'm more apt to be good on my discipline today because I started off right. But if the first thing that happens, we snooze the alarm and wake up late, then what kind of tone are we setting for the day? So and I say none of this to be on like a pedestal or like a high tower or whatever you want to call it. I suck at this stuff. Like, I'm just starting to realize the actual impact of it, and some day-to-day tips and tricks on how we can not be ultra affected by this. So that being said, I think this was a good video. I'm going to eat my sushi now, and then I'm going to continue working while eating the sushi. But yeah, that's what we've got on the agenda today. Tomorrow, we're starting filming at 5 a.m. and it's Sunday, and we're gonna fly out at like 9 or so on Sunday. So we're making very good efficiency of this trip. The trips get better each and every time. We're getting more reps in. We're getting better. And I just got a happy text from a client that we went to go see in San Francisco at the end of September, who has gotten 2 million views since we started working together, and she has 3,000 followers and was getting significantly less than 2 million views when we first started. So life is good, as it always is. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy November.